Oh my god, hi. Okay,
Hey everybody.
a new what? I almost said new headset.
New headset?
A new setup here, so this is kind of bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
But
We're chilling on the couch.
This is you guys, and this is the chat.
Yes, smash that motherfucking like button.
It's both the chat. Hello, welcome. I see there's 10 people here. Say hi.
Yes.
I don't see any of you saying hi to me. So rude. Let's see who's here. Norin, hi. It's Rocco and me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I never really did this before, so I'll wait till more people start chatting. Hello. I have done streams, but I haven't done this kind of stream before.
Can everybody hear us?
That sounded so stupid. Yeah, can you hear us?
I'm pretty sure they can. I have the mic turned up pretty loud.
Could you imagine the whole time they're like, is she even talking? Can you hear us?
Ghost Pirate, I love your name.
Hello, Ghost Pirate. Oh, sounds good. Okay, good. Awesome. Hello, John. Give Halloween Ends another chance. The Best Buy Steelbook is awesome. I'm sure it is. Listen, I don't hate Halloween Ends. It just wasn't for me. I don't hate it as strongly as other people. I don't think it was the best movie to end the trilogy on. Like, instead, if they wanted to do something like that, then they should have made it like 5 movies and made that the third one, and they could have had their weird little Halloween 3 moment.
Yeah.
That would have been great. But in terms of ending the series on that note, no. It's a no for me. Scream 6 trailer drops tomorrow. Ooh. Yeah, I know. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm going to watch it, though. Because...
I mean, I could watch it.
Because I watched the teaser.
It's just them taking the 1 train.
I know. I think they're on the 2 train. But...
the 2 train.
Who takes the 2 train? Nobody takes the 2 train that lives
Tourists.
Here. Yeah, literally.
That's why they're on it.
Probably. But, I don't know, because... I don't know. What? I don't know. They might give away too much. I don't know if I want to watch it or not.
They're not going to give away the killer.
Obviously, they never do.
That's the most important part.
But they give away kills.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I'm somebody who likes to watch trailers. Not because I like to be spoiled, but I can't help myself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I have no control of myself. I just have to watch it for some reason.
So I'm looking this way because this is you guys.
That's what you guys are. You're also there.
You're also there. So it's going to look kind of weird, but, you know.
Does it look like we're looking into your soul?
And there. This is kind of weird because I wish this was higher.
Essentially, this is like low-key kind of how your setup looks normally. It's just you're over there.
Okay. Oh, I just realized that I can make this higher, though. And then it'll be eye level.
That's so much work, though. Look at all the hurdles that you have to go through to get that thing.
No. We're going to do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, stay there.
Okay. You guys are seeing a lot of hip right now.
Oh, wow. I'm in the camera. Wow. Okay. As long as nobody sees my feet, I really don't care.
Yeah, exactly. End up on Wiki Feet. Screenshotting.
Okay. As you can tell, I'm never prepared for streams ever. So that's what's happening. Okay, we're gonna do this thing.
Sweet Spooky on the mission.
Okay, hold on.
This is what she's like all day long. D, not only were we on time, we were early.
Low-key. If it wasn't D, I would be like, oh my god, it's so rude.
We were actually early.
Always late. No, I'm always late. That's true.
She is always late.
Fashionably late. What can I say? Okay, this is so much better.
Not fashionably. It's like...
This is so much better.
Just late. You're blocking my light.
What light?
That light.
Oh, sorry. Okay, this is a weird
There
setup.
we go.
Okay.
All right, there
Rafa
we go.
just wants to be in the camera alone.
No, look, I have a halo.
Okay, so we're going to talk about some films that I don't really feel like doing full reviews of. And that's not because they're bad. Well, one of them might be.
I think one of them was pretty bad.
One of them was kind of like really haha, hee hee funny. But we're going to talk about certain films that I just don't care to review. Like, these are movies that I watched them and it was kind of just like, oh, okay. It was a movie. And I really have nothing to contribute. And I don't really have any analysis to make. And this year on the channel, I kind of want to just do reviews that I'm really passionate about, whether it be a movie I thought was great or a movie that I thought was bad. But either way, I have to feel super passionate about it in order for it to be a good video.
Mm-hmm.
So these movies that we're going to be discussing,
we're mid.
They're mid. I don't really feel very passionate about. One of them is pretty bad. The other one, I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was solid. But would I like watch it again or reach for it? Did I think it was really that iconic? No, not really. And I also really have nothing to say.
There was one.
So
I know we weren't gonna. Well,
wait.
I know we weren't gonna talk about it.
Hold your thoughts.
But
wait.
I feel like I want to talk about it because.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Okay. You go first. The last one we spoke about, what we saw was X.
Okay, I didn't say hi to Alan. Hello, Alan. D, I said hi to you. Hello, Jacob. Before it used to say Jake. Do you want me to call you Jacob or Jake? You let me know what you would like to be called. Because I keep wanting to say Jake because I always remember your icon, but now I see it says Jacob. So let me know. I want a Scream movie where two Ghostface killers are working independently, like the Spider-Man meme, but with Ghostface.
And they just really show funny. Up and they're like, wait, who the fuck are you?
That sounds really
No,
funny.
I'm Ghostface.
I like that. That's funny. I would watch that.
That's a very Ghostface thing to happen.
Okay. I just realized I can click your little thingy. Sorry. I'm really not good at streaming. Megan was legit. I walked in with lukewarm expectations and they delivered a solid movie that I ended up liking more. Okay, we're gonna talk about Megan.
Yes. We're gonna get there.
Do you know where David Lynch has been? I do not know. And that's because I'm not his friend, but I really want to be. Like, I wish I was.
I'm sure he's at his house.
I'm sure he's okay. He's probably working on something. I know he's been taking a break from his weather reports, which makes me really sad.
Why? How are we going to learn the weather?
I don't know. Maybe he's filming something. Maybe we should check his IMDb and see if he has anything coming out soon. Yeah, I do miss him. We love him. Also, are you seeing Skinamarink? I did watch Skinamarink. I actually think I'm going to do a video on Skinamarink, so I'm not going to talk about that here on the stream.
Wait, you're really going to do a video on Skinamarink?
Yeah. Because I feel more strongly about it than these other ones.
Yeah, but...
Rafa can give you his thoughts on
I'm going to give you my thoughts on Skinamarink.
If y'all
That's
are
the movie I was talking about, actually.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking yesterday, I was like, do I want to do a review of Skinamarink? Do I not? And then I was like, you know what?
I mean, I know he's like, it was made by a small a small production, you know,
yes.
independent
and all that. Film. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows, but I think it was filmed in the director's like childhood home. So that's really cool. There's interesting things, interesting ideas. I don't want to talk too much about it because I think I am going to do a review.
Well, yeah, you really going to do a review on Skinamarink? I mean, D, don't worry. I'm not going to give you spoilers because the movie is literally about nothing. It was only a $15,000 budget.
Yes.
Jacob, I think that's a very commendable opinion, and I think I would agree. Actually, I wouldn't say I liked it, but I would also recommend it to no one.
Okay, I got you. I'll say Jake then, if you're fine with it. Hi, Maria.
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome. Late to the party, but have you seen Violent Night? If so, what's your thoughts on it? I actually spoke about Violent Night in my Christmas video, my cozy Christmas horror movies to watch. And I spoke about what I thought of it on there. I didn't do a full review because I saw that one kind of late, but I thought it was a lot of fun. You know, I love John Leguizamo, Puerto Rico represent. And yeah, it's just fun, cheesy little Christmas horror flick. I will watch it again. Do I think it's like Christmas Chronicles starring Kurt Russell? That's not a horror movie. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't spoil anything. Well, there's honestly nothing to spoil, though.
Like,
really
nothing to spoil.
Yeah.
Get ready to look at a wall for like 2.5 hours, 2 hours.
This is hilarious.
I think that's a commendable opinion,
Sorry,
Jacob.
I'm much slower than Rocco. Oh my god.
That literally is that would be my description if I was writing the DVD cover for it.
Welcome, Rob. Welcome.
I really fell asleep during. I literally fell asleep during it.
Coming in hot, girl. Hot.
That's what you think it's gonna give? All right. Well, she can't say, but I can. You think it's gonna give that? I'll explain later. We'll get to it.
Hello, Lepke. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Hello, Justin. Polarizing.
I think that's true. I think a lot of people have very strong opinions on it, including me.
I guess so. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a review on it. I don't know. If I don't, we'll do another stream like this and I'll discuss it. But since I'm undecided, I'm not gonna discuss it now. It was.
I would agree.
It was. But I also, it was.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's really nothing else to say about it.
Yeah. The Maestro Megatron.
I love your username.
I love it. Thank you so much. And yes, cheers. That emoji looks kind of like my drink here. Oh my god, you drank that really fast.
It's only 10%.
Okay, I get you.
Oh,
hi, Gory. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'll drink to that.
All right.
Cheers. Cheers, bro.
The jump scares. Yeah.
I actually slept through the jump scares.
It's true.
That's how.
Actually, yeah. Rocco is like
uninterested I was. It was the first 30 minutes, an hour of the movie is so relaxing. Nothing happens. It's just like ASMR. It's just static and then somebody whispering.
I commend the fact. I'm sorry, let me click it. I commend the fact that indie horror is getting an open door thanks to Damien Leone, but some are just Yeah, I agree with that. And yes, I feel like we do have to thank Damien Leone a lot for that. He really did something there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. It's like I feel like a lot of them too are just like it's a solid idea.
It's cute.
But the execution is never that great. And maybe sometimes that's due to budget. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of the time it is I get it.
So how do you want to do this? Do you want to like, oh, hi, Shaim.
Hi, Shaheen.
Do you want to like go through Letterbox? Like, how do you want to do it? You want to just name movies you've seen? I don't remember any movies you saw this year.
Yeah, I'll probably go through Letterboxd actually. Yeah, because we've been updating on there.
Believe me, that's exactly how I felt when I read the descriptions of this movie, and then I watched it. And
D may like it.
You might like it, D. I mean, here's the thing. All right, I'll just say how I felt about the movie. The first like 10 minutes of the movie, you're not even the first like 5 minutes of the movie, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. This is like kind of cool. What's gonna happen? And then it just stays there. It's just an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't even remember.
I don't even know.
Of just nothing, like pure nothing, and not even like in an interesting way. It's just, I think that it was supposed to create like this vibe and like this unsettling feeling of being a child, and I felt like it missed the mark completely. I think it was just too caught up in its own pretension to really like deliver any kind of authentic experience or vibe. And I really don't mean that as an insult. I just really felt like it was nothing. Like there was nothing there. There was no soul to the movie. And I think that when you watch it, it really feels like that.
I think also like it's one of those situations where I think for us, like TikTok, and even Melissa said this, TikTok was really hyping up this movie, and people were like, oh my God, I'm crying, and I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I can't sleep. I'm having a panic attack. Blah, 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 blah. It was that of the year. I'm so scared. Like, and I never really believe that. Like, I'll believe when I see Terrifier and I see Damien Leone and I'm hearing people throwing up in the theater. That makes sense. That I believe. Okay, people throwing up. We're gonna get like this gore and stuff. These things are like these new movies hit and everybody's like, this is the scariest movie I've ever seen. I'm like crying and
you know what
like,
people
I'm like,
you know
what are you?
You know when people make those TikToks?
Almost always I'll then watch the movie and I go, what?
You know when people make those TikToks and they're like,
desensitized?
you're like, did I just make the song of the summer? And then it's like the worst fucking song you've ever heard. That's how I felt about Skinamarink. They were like, it's the scariest movie I've ever seen. And it's funny, Ghost Pirate brought something up that was really interesting.
Wait, I'm lost.
Oh, we're really behind here.
Let's hold on. Finish your thought.
Well, I was just gonna reference something that Ghost Pirate said. They said that it was very experimental, kind of like Eraserhead. And oddly enough, I love Eraserhead. I do think it's experimental. I just think that it's a little too conceptual. Like, I think it gets a little too lost in its concept, which makes sense for the style of movie and the budget and everything. But I just feel like it could have done something. It could have at least like showed maybe a couple seconds more of an actor, maybe. Like, it doesn't need to be like a dramatic piece, but you know what I mean? It was.
I think I'm gonna do a review on this, so I don't want to say anything else.
You don't got to say anything.
That's it. But that's Rocco's thoughts on Skinamarink. Justin says, "What's the worst horror film you guys saw last year?" Wow, we got a lot of bad ones, huh?
We got a lot of great ones.
Yeah, we got a lot of great ones and a lot of bad ones.
What was my worst?
Which I guess pretty solid. I mean, horror was killing it, whether good or bad. But I think the worst of last year for me, and you can watch my review and hear my analysis if you want to know my thoughts in depth, because I'm probably not going to talk about my thoughts on it here because it'll be just a stream about that. But the worst one for me was Men, and that's it. Okay, I don't know what Rocco's was.
Okay, so I agree that Men was definitely up there, but for me, my lowest rated on Letterboxd. Actually, Skinamarink has the same rating as this, but I'm considering Skinamarink like a 2023 movie. Was Christmas Bloody Christmas.
Oh my God, that was so bad.
I think Men was the most quote unquote offensive to my intelligence, but Christmas Bloody Christmas I think was like on par as goddamn annoying and terrible. I actually rated Christmas Bloody Christmas lower than Men, which I think I gave 1 star to Men. I gave Christmas Bloody Christmas half a star.
Wow. I guess like
because at least Men like looks good.
In a technical aspect, Men was shot better.
Good acting.
The acting was better. Yeah.
But Christmas Bloody Christmas had none of that. Actually, if anything, it had the opposite of that.
It's true. Day Shift was pretty bad. Sorry.
Which one is Day Shift?
That's the one. It's the one where like, were you paying attention? Did you watch it with us? It has Dave Franco and Jamie Foxx, and they're like vampires.
Oh yeah, that was okay. It was cute. It was like
fair.
It kind of reminds me of that movie, that Netflix movie with Will Smith. Remember that from a couple of years ago? With the fairies and shit.
Oh yeah,
where Bright, yeah, where it was like, all right, not for me. It's just
not for me.
It's.
Oh, is this what you were talking about? Is it about Skinamarink?
No, I was talking about a different one, but
yeah, I got that it was about a child's nightmare. And thing is that I've had similar nightmares where I had a nightmare where like, you know, like my parent was gone and I was stuck in the house and I didn't know where they went. Same. Or nightmares of like I was at a store and then I couldn't find my parent.
You know what I think it is?
So I get that.
I've had those I've had those same nightmares and feelings, and I think my problem with it was that it didn't remind me of that at all, which it should at least evoke that emotional reaction, but just for some reason it didn't hit for me. Which, you know, if it hit for you, that's awesome. I honestly I wish I liked it as much as everybody else seemed to like it.
What are your thoughts on the menu? I was gonna review the menu. Actually,
the menu's a good one for this.
Yes. But I have a question. Would you all, everyone here, would you like to hear me say my thoughts on the menu here on this stream? Or would you like me to do a dedicated review? Because that one I feel like I could have a lot to say. I love this for you, Shaheem. I know you've been loving Megan. I definitely do not need to do that.
Yes, she does. I've been telling her.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to get to all these fast. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good point. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
D, you're just contrarian.
Oh, this is what you were talking about.
Yeah, right? That's the one I was
Do you guys think Megan is better than Chucky? No, I don't.
No, I don't. Not even, no hesitation.
Actually,
do you think Megan is better than Chucky? No.
You know what? This is good, Billy, since you asked that.
Yeah, we should get into the reason that we even thought of this stream.
Let's talk about it now. Mm-hmm. I'm like falling in the couch.
I know.
Okay, so let's talk about Megan. I actually liked Megan. Okay, so I didn't dislike Megan.
Fine movie, very fun.
So I'm not saying like because I think that like Chucky is better than Megan. I'm not saying Megan is bad. So Megan is. It was solid.
Fine film.
It was a fine movie. I hate to sound like this person that's like, oh, PG-13, because I feel like there's like some really good horror films that are PG-13.
Of course,
Insidious is one of my favorites, and it's PG-13. So like, PG-13 is not really the issue. I feel like there was a lot to be desired with Megan.
Yeah,
it felt a little basic.
I think it,
like story-wise, it was a little basic.
I think it was trying too hard to slay.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, there were some movies like Malignant, which I didn't love per se, but I think that movie was a lot of fun and like it was organically fun. And I think Megan kind of was really trying to be camp.
Hello!
That's
PR
more for her.
represent! I'm wearing my cute little necklace. You want to see? Look. Isn't it so cute? Sorry. Continue.
That's how I felt. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fine. It was fun, but it just felt like it was lacking something. Maybe it's one of those things that it just needs the sequel, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would say like a solid 3.
Yeah,
for me.
I think that Megan was fun. I think the character of Megan and the character design
Very cool.
is very cool. I love the way she moves. I love that she walks around. Like, I love it.
Yes.
Because, you know, like Annabelle and shit. Like,
Oh my God,
she's
Annabelle's
just sitting
boring.
there. She's the most boring doll out of all of them, I think. But Megan is fun. I like her like facial expressions, and I love the voice. I don't know. I like her look. She has a good look.
The concept is really fun too.
The concept is fun.
like a kind of meta satirical, sassy girl doll who kills people. In practice, it's okay.
Yeah, the problem really for me was I think I was really expecting like a lot of slay and a lot of serve, and there was barely any slay. Like there was some moments where she was slaying. Okay, there were some moments, like particularly if you've seen the movie. It's not really a spoiler. I'm kind of gonna talk around it, but when Megan has that scene in the woods with that boy.
What?
With the little boy.
Oh yeah. That scene was fun. That was good.
In the woods, and she like, I forgot what she says to him, but it's such a yes moment.
But even like that, I think that's a great example.
They were so few in between. Like, give us more of that. Give us more of that.
I think that scene is like a great microcosm for my issue with the whole movie. Right? Everything just kind of felt like we were flying through story beats. And that was one of them where it was like obviously it's like a side part of the story, but I felt like there were really no stakes in the movie. Like that character just kind of came and went, the boy in the woods. I don't know. I felt like I just wanted to connect with the characters more. Obviously it's like a silly movie and it's not that serious, but you know.
I agree though. I agree, but I can see how people can connect with the characters, but I didn't connect to the characters. That makes sense.
I felt like they were just a little lackluster. Not terrible. It was fine.
Yeah.
But could have been a little better.
What are your opinions on the PG-13 rating? I think it's fine. I think it's a good movie for like younger people. So I thought the PG-13 rating is fine. I feel like with the R rating, they probably could have delivered more like kills and more gore and stuff. But to be honest, I'm not somebody like if gore and good kills are there, I'll take it. But like I'm not somebody that needs to have like gore like that for the movie to be enjoyable. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's great if you like that. I mean, I love Terrifier, so like obviously it's cool, but I don't need it. Like,
I mean, the issues that we had with the movie had nothing to do with the fact that it was. Our issues with the movie would have not made it, if they were to be fixed, would have not made it an R rating specifically.
Yes.
That's it. It was fine. As I said, I would give it a 3.
It was fun. I would give Megan a solid 3. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I do think though that there is a lot more potential for more. Yes. I think there's potential for her to be like iconic, but do I think she's like an iconic villain right now? I don't think she has that status yet, but I think that it's coming. I think with the next movie, I think it could be really fun.
Also, everybody,
why are you doing that?
Y'all hyped up that movie so much. All right, listen, it was fun. It was fun, but I'm saying this specifically for Ken. You hyped this movie up so much, and I went in thinking it was going to be the best movie of the year.
He's calling
and it was
out
okay.
Sledge.
It was fun. It was fun.
We love Ken.
Ken, you were exaggerating though. It was okay.
Ken. So yeah, it was solid. I don't hate it, but again, it was like I don't really have much to say, and that's why I didn't do a full review of it.
We felt like we were really like dragging our feet making the review.
Yeah, like if I feel like I'm, pulling for things when I'm writing my script for my review, I feel like I almost don't want to do it.
There's an unused Megan script in a Google Drive somewhere that you guys are never gonna see.
There is. It's not very good. So, Speak No Evil is awful, but by far the worst of the. Wow.
Wait, Speak No Evil? That came out in.
I liked that one.
2022?
See, the thing is, I liked that one, but I understand because I did think that the ending was like kind of underwhelming. I did not watch that.
No, we did not.
I just don't care for anything regarding that series.
TikTok is fun.
Yeah.
I'm out of my TikTok era, thank God.
Love that.
Yes.
Do you like Scooby-Doo?
You already know the vibes, Maria.
I do.
Celeste cosplayed as Velma one year.
Yes.
During Comic-Con.
Yes, I did. And I also did a review of Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island on the channel in my Velma cosplay.
That was our first time doing an intro skit.
Yes, we have like a really fun intro for that. You should check it out.
So, yeah, it's our first intro skit.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm mad late, but people in the deep Bronx and Brooklyn take the 2 train. No, that is true. That is true. I actually think where my grandma lives, she's off the 2.
She is. But it's all about the Q, N, and the R. That's the best train in the city. Yeah. We live off the L though. So
yeah.
But the Q, N, and the R are the best trains in the city. Though they messed up the N now. Yeah. They changed the N and the R. You see that? The N and the R used to like run basically the same for a while. Now the N. Listen, it doesn't matter. They messed it up. That's all that matters.
It was horrible. I agree. Have you checked out Sick? So we're actually going to talk about Sick in a moment. Billy, I will get to that. Let me just catch up on the chat real quick. Okay.
It really was.
Yes, this is a great way to describe it.
Yes.
Yeah, not a fan. I also listen.
It felt
this
like
is
film
a hot.
school.
I don't know if this is a hot take or whatever. I really don't care. I don't know what year, what film school you went to. I went to film school.
The purple thing is done.
When you're in film school, when you're filming your little scenes for class and your professor, when you want good lighting, you're like, oh my God, do you guys have Christmas lights? Do you have fairy lights? Whatever. And you try to hang it up because you're like, oh my God, I want warm tones or whatever. Right? It's not. Fairy lights and Christmas lights are not artistic. You did not slay. It's not giving you a really cool vibe. It just looks like a student film.
I feel like it's the straight out of film school kid thing where you just grab your 16mm camera and you spend a shit ton of money and then you just throw purple lights on everything.
Yes.
Why is every store in this town purple? Who is going to a kid's store and everything is purple? It's so annoying. Oh, yes. And the way they talk to each other, that's a whole different story.
Oh my God,
don't even get me started.
So awful.
It was not a sleigh. People. It was really cringe. The whole movie was cringe.
Yes.
And it just, you know what I hate? And I'm going to do that. Wait, you go first.
Can I go back to the lights real quick?
Yeah, go back to the lights. No.
Okay,
go back. You go back to the lights.
Here's the thing, too. I'm not even judging if you want to put fairy lights or whatever in your movies. I don't care. But it is a thing that's so film.
It feels amateur.
Yes, that's the perfect word. Amateur. You think that looks so cool at first. And listen, I get it. It's a Christmas movie, so there's gonna be a lot of Christmas lights, but they tried to make it look really cool, and then they did this thing. What is it 16mm?
Yeah, they shot 16mm.
It doesn't look as cool as you think it does,
bro. Every kid from the suburbs with $300 in their pocket buys a K3 and shoots in 16.
I just feel like there were so many people hyping up this movie as well, and it's like everyone lied to me. Everyone lied to me because I did not have a good time, and honestly, I didn't even really like the Santa either. The like robot Santa. I don't care.
You know,
not to mention, if none of these characters are relatable, you think I relate to these uppity hipsters? Are you kidding me? Listen, I'm Puerto Rican from Queens, and I grew up broke. I don't know what these people are talking about. Like,
I'll be real, I didn't understand what they were.
I don't understand
their problems didn't make sense to me.
They make up their own problems. Like,
oh my god, didn't you know I was drunk at that party and I hooked up with his boyfriend, his girlfriend? Bro,
the gentrifiers for me, they need to be gone. Okay, so
that movie, I felt like that movie was gentrifying my living room while we were watching it. Like my rent's raised while we watched that movie.
Exactly. The property tax was raising higher while we were watching that movie.
I felt like we were watching it and somebody called a noise complaint on us.
They got the Citizen app.
That's the thing. You're telling me they didn't get this the killer Santa on their Citizen app? That is fucking cat. You know that is all the oh my god, did you check the Citizen app? Oh my god, we gotta get out of it. Somebody needs to call the police. This neighborhood is very authentic and making me nervous. That's how every person in my neighborhood sounds now.
No, but like honestly, again, if I wanted to hang out with a bunch of gentrifiers
on Christmas, with
Christmas lights flickering and twinkling, I could just walk around all of Williamsburg.
I'm pretty sure our neighbors, that's what their apartment looked like.
No, get out with all that. No.
You know what really bothered me though about that movie?
I can't.
You want to know the last thing that bothered me about that movie?
What?
The 90s nostalgia is hacked. It's done. Stop. This shit is old. We're done with it. I'm so tired. Oh my god. I'm sorry. You guys are really getting the full experience. I am so tired of the fake commercials that look like the 90s shit. I grew up in the 90s. I'm done with it. It was 30 years ago. Do you know that we are as far from the 90s as the 60s was from when we were born? Get over it. It's over. Oh my god, it's done. We're in 2023, bro. There's no more 90s and 80s nostalgia. We are done. Stranger Things killed it, and it was almost 10 years ago. It's done.
That's the 80s.
I know. It was like kind of both. Oh. It was like doing that like weird, like, oh, don't even...
like me.
I'm sorry. You guys got the full experience of me.
Hi, guys. Oh my god.
This is how me and Celeste talk about movies like when we're together. Like this is alone. This is you're getting the real experience.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Rob, we're gonna talk about Sick in just a minute. Sorry, we're on our rant about Christmas, Bloody Christmas. I'm happy you liked it. It's just really not for me. It just really didn't hit, you know?
I can understand if like you having fun with it though. Like if you're watching it and having fun.
Yeah. Okay, Shaim, good to know. I honestly think I want to do a dedicated review. Oh my god.
Yes.
Thanks.
ATL so represent.
Much. Oh, okay. I get you. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be purchasing it.
I don't mean to start Star Wars discourse, but that's how I that's how I feel with Rise of Skywalker. Like I would only buy it just to finish all of them.
I agree. I hope it doesn't show too much. I saw Jason Blum tweeted Megan 2.0. I was like, okay. I'm honestly excited for it because I think they could do a lot more with this character.
I agree.
I think she could definitely become iconic. I don't think she's iconic just yet.
I think a strong sequel would also make the first one better too.
I agree with that.
You know, like that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, so many people are asking me that. Yes, like I'm excited. I love Scream. I'm excited for anything Scream. You know, I'm in there.
Yo, Jacob is spitting tonight. You are really coming with the heaters. You are really dropping the fire for the culture right now. Like that is exactly what I'm talking about, Jacob.
Jacob, we always love your thoughts every stream.
Yes. That one right there.
I'm glad you really liked it. I did too. I thought it was fun.
Yes, she was really good.
She was good. This is what you were talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
I enjoyed it though.
Yeah, Shane,
Mhm.
I get it. I agree with that though.
Solid.
Nice. Exactly. I agree, D. You said it well. You said it well. Sorry, very behind here because we were on like a crazy. Wow, I'm very behind. Okay, I'm trying my best. I'm sorry. Since you brought up Annabelle, did you know that James Wan was involved with Megan? I did. I know he's a producer. I love him.
He's great.
He is great. Love that.
I mean, I guess I would also have to agree.
I mean, are there any horror movies that came out this month? Oh, Sick.
Definitely wasn't Sick, I'll tell you that.
Okay, well, we're about to talk about that. Let me just finish catching up here. Megan was supposed to be a hard R. I heard about that. Yeah, I know. That's pretty wild. It almost makes me a little sad. It would be cool if they came out with like an unrated or something. Cool. I don't know.
You know what the problem I feel like with that concept is? It's hack.
Yeah.
It's just hack. Everybody that does it sounds like a boomer. Like, these kids these days, that's what they always sound like. And
I feel this.
Yes,
though,
I think
Black Mirror could do it better.
I agree.
Everybody wants to be Black Mirror so bad.
Yes.
Like,
oh my
Don't
God.
Worry, Darling is Black Mirror gone wrong. One of the worst movies I've seen. Oh my God, that's on my list of like one of the worst too. Somebody asked me before.
Oh my God, yes.
It still is Men for me, but Don't Worry, Darling was a close second.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know. I think I put Don't Worry, Darling and Men on the same level.
Yeah, I agree, Lepke. I agree. Yeah. She really is. She really is being snubbed, yeah. Aw, you've been around for so long.
Classic.
I love it. It's a classic, yes. He takes the 2? Where does the 2 go in Brooklyn? I don't even know.
Hold on.
He must be like...
I think I've taken the 2 like a handful of times. We have not watched that. We don't plan on it.
I don't plan on watching that. I've heard nothing but really bad things about that new series. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yes, we love Courage. Oh my God!
Stop!
That's a good one, Rob. That's a good one.
That is the one. I want to put that on over our bed. I'm gonna put that quote in a poster.
Aw, thank you.
Yes, you already know the vibes. Actually, it's 2 point, but yeah, it is it is technically 3 point.
It is.
But
thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
We out here trying. We lighten our videos. You already know the vibes.
Yes, that is the one. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up, y'all.
Scooby-Doo.
Yes, exactly. The edgy hipster dialogue was so bad. Like, stop.
And they don't stop talking.
They're like the worst people I've ever like seen.
They don't stop talking for 1 sec. Like that girl, the lead, does not take a breath. She must have been like exhausted after that movie, at the rap party.
I can still hear their voices, and it annoys me. My favorite is Alien Invaders. Nice.
That was a solid one. I like that one. Thank you. Listen. I love old punk. It was not punk.
Yes, so true. It was so
on a message board
to watch.
So I said that they kind of felt like those people that think that they should start a podcast the whole time.
Yes. I don't even know. I don't remember. I don't know.
I stopped watching after the first 30 minutes. Thank you, Shaim.
Yeah, like we're done with it. It's over, you know? Like let's move on. Bigger and better things out there.
No, I agree. And that's the thing. I just think that it's played out. Like I'm somebody who I love a good like set in the 70s, set in the 80s, but like the nostalgia bait aspect is played out. Like, and I don't mean because I love Stranger Things. They doing too much with it.
Yeah, he
They're
really
doing
doesn't
too much.
like what they're doing.
Like at first it was cute, right? They did it season 1, season 2. By the last season, it was like, hey, that thing reminds me of this popular thing from the 80s. And it's like, we should just like do the plot. Like we don't need that. We get that it's in the 80s.
It's a lot.
Keep it rolling, baby. Keep
Hi,
it rolling.
Ryan. Welcome. We're about to start talking about sick in just a minute. I'm very slow with this chat. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Please. It would be awesome if she could just like, you know.
Olivia Wilde gives me bad vibes.
She gives me very bad vibes.
She gives me, let me speak to the manager vibes.
Bad vibes, girly. Some bad uppity vibes.
She is woman. Noise complaint vibes.
She's
citizen. She's citizen at vibes. She's citizen at vibes. Yes, and she like lives in a gated community and still has citizen.
She probably does live
yes,
in a gated community.
That's the vibe she gives me.
Oh my god. Okay. I am not looking forward to the Meg 2.
Oh my god, wait. One. They're doing a Meg 2?
I just heard about it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for that.
The first one is terrible.
I know. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
I know. I could care less.
Hi, Maddie.
I'll wait till it's streaming. Hi, Maddie.
Bitch, you better be joking.
Bitch, you better be joking. We love people named Maddie. Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay.
With the last part.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to like I love you guys. You are like popping through the chat.
Know.
It's really hard to keep up. I'm sorry. If I missed your comment, I'm very sorry. It's not intentional. What is your favorite horror from last year and of all time? Of last year? Of last year, my favorite one was Hatching.
Pearl.
We know.
Easy. Easy.
And that was one of my favorites
Don't
too.
even get it.
Hatching. It's a Finnish horror film. I think it's still on Hulu. If you haven't seen it, it's very good. It's in 2 of my videos. It's in my video where I did my best and not so best of the year. And then it's in my latest video I dropped yesterday, horror films that are my Joker. So check those videos out. See if it sounds intriguing and check out the film. We're about to talk about Sick in a second. Y'all are like getting me with this chat.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. Queen Katie.
Oh, that's nice too. Oh, thank you, Emily.
Oh my god. Thank you. So sweet. Really appreciate that.
Yes, Rob, you know the vibes. You know the vibe. Wait.
He's obsessed with it. He's obsessed with it. I love it too, but he's very, very obsessed with it. I love that. The black phone was very good. It was very good.
Sleece got me this for Christmas. She tried to get me the steelbook, but she couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it.
This is like my favorite gift I got.
There was no steelbook.
Not steelbook. The Best Buy or something. The Walmart. Isn't it Walmart has a special edition?
There's no steelbook. I don't think.
No, isn't it steelbook?
I don't think so. If there is a steelbook copy of Pearl, let me know it. I was looking for the Walmart one because it had a really pretty cover, but I couldn't find it.
Yes.
Love that. Okay, so now let's talk about Sick. I just caught up on that. That was a lot. Okay, so I just watched Sick a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Actually, you know what? Let me pull it up on my phone because I want to make sure I get like names and stuff because I am going to talk about some actors in there.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, we got my letterboxd here. Let's talk about it. So, Sick was written by Kevin Williamson, the writer of Scream, and it was directed by John. I don't know how to say his name. John Hyams? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with this person, I don't think. No. Judging by these movies that I have not seen, I am unfamiliar. Anyway, so Sick. It's on Peacock right now if you want to check it out. Here's the issue for me. It's like I can't deny that it's written well. But this is another one of those movies that I feel like on Twitter specifically, there was like a lot of people that were like, Sick is insane. It's out of this world. A solid slasher. Slashers are back. Whatever. And it's like, okay, I was very excited because again, there was like a lot of hype for it. And then I watched it and I was like, did we all watch the same movie? Like, what? And I don't know. I don't really know yet if I think it's like bad. I'm gonna talk more about that. Hold on. I have not seen Doctor Strange 2 and Hocus Pocus 2 I have seen. Didn't love that. I love that for you, Rob. So yeah, has everyone that's watching seen Sick yet? Because I don't want to give spoilers in case like a lot of you haven't seen it yet. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you care if I spoil, because I don't want to delve too deep and then I fuck up the movie for everybody here. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe that's why I'm unfamiliar. Is it bad if I haven't heard of Sick? No, it's not bad. It kind of really just came out. I think it came out like on Monday or something, or I don't know. But it literally just came out, so. Sick was a subpar script elevated by Haim's direction and the fight choreography. Fine, but not much else. Yeah, the fight choreography is very good. Shaneem, I wouldn't say. Well, you could obviously do whatever you want. I wouldn't say it's like not worth watching because I didn't think it was like the worst movie I ever seen. But there's something about the movie that kind of just made me feel weird. And I think it really is because for me personally, it kind of just felt like a little too soon to be making a movie about the word that we cannot say here on YouTube, the vid. I'll be calling it the vid. Or the plague, because I think I can say the plague instead. I'm so phlegmy. Ew. Who is she? So yeah. It just felt a little like, all right, this is feeling a little weird. This is feeling a little too soon. We're still in this. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Am I ready for these movies that are like about this? Like, it's kind of weird for me, honestly. Yes. And honestly, like, I think it was because last month I had the vid and this movie, like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. It just felt really soon. It felt really soon. Not to mention, there was a lot that was like just strange. Like, it's supposed to be taking place in 2020, but in one of the scenes, they had access to a home test. And I'm like, at-home tests weren't even available at that point. So, okay. Scream Sickness Edition is how I felt. Yeah. That's a good way of describing it, honestly. And hello, Aiden. Yeah, I don't think there's any rush to watch the movie. I don't know. I didn't think that, like, the killers either. I didn't think they were that strong. And I also didn't think that the reveal was very shocking. Like, when you find out what's actually going on and why they are after like this particular girl, you're like, oh. Like, honestly, I was watching this movie with Melissa and we both like kind of called it before they said why they were after her. And I'm like, that's it? Are we serious? Like, I don't know. It was just a little like predictable and like, I don't know. I don't know how to talk about it without spoiling, and I don't want to spoil it since it is so new. What is it about? Okay, I'll read a synopsis if you haven't seen Sick. The tagline for Sick is, "You're not safe inside." Okay, so the synopsis says, in the midst of the pandemic, college student Parker and her best friend Miri decide to self-quarantine. I gotta not say this word, quarantine, at her family's lake house, where they will be alone, or so they think. Here's the poster for it. Oh my god, this way. Can you see it? It's probably not really focused, but yeah. I really don't like the poster either. I think the poster is really stupid, actually. They had a lot of good chase scenes and a lot of like, I thought the final girl was pretty good. I'm actually gonna look up her name really quick. Gideon Adlon. I'm unfamiliar with this actor, but I thought that she was pretty good, and I thought she kicked ass. I really like that. But outside of that, I didn't think this movie was groundbreaking. Like, everybody was like, oh my god, it's like so crazy, it's so good. It really isn't. I don't think we watched the same movie. It's not bad, but it's not great, and it's not really that good. It's kind of just like, it's a movie, and everyone's like, oh my god, Kevin Williamson is back, and like, he's back, and it's like, but do you actually legitimately think that it is written as well as Scream is? Because I don't. So, is he back, or did he just come through with like a mid-movie? I'm thinking he came through with a mid-movie. And a movie, like, it's just too soon, I feel like, to make movies about this. Like, we're still in this.
It hasn't been 22.3 years yet.
We're still in this. The vid is still here. I don't know. Just bizarre. A bizarre movie, just like not for me. Rocco didn't watch Sick, so
yeah,
he just saw like little bits and pieces because he was doing stuff. So I don't think he has any thoughts.
No. I mean, based on your review, I can tell I probably wouldn't have loved it, but
no. Yeah. But the acting is good from everyone.
That lead girl looked like she was good.
She was very good. I was talking about her. I really thought she was a really solid final girl. She kicked a lot of ass. The fight scenes were good. There were some really good, like, fuck yeah moments. But it's just pretty mid. What are you gonna do? They can't all be bangers, right?
Listen, not every movie could be a hit.
It's a decent time waster with solid filmmaking and fight choreography, but even the weakest Scream film is more entertaining than sick. I agree. I agree with that. That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it. If I influenced how I felt about Barbarian, I would have really disliked it. Instead, I was okay with it. Okay. Yeah.
I agree. I mean, not about Barbarian, but about Hype.
I agree. Yeah.
Honestly, that's
literally. That's literally what it is, Shaim. Like, if you watch it, you're going to be like, me and Melissa literally called it, like, before it happened, we looked at each other because we were Skyping while watching it. And we were like, oh my God, is it going to be because this and this happened? And then they let it back to her. I'm trying not to spoil the movie. And literally in 5 minutes, when the killers are like monologuing at her, they tell her that. And me and Melissa looked at each other like, Mija, Dios mío, we figured it out. Like, before they told us. And it's like, yeah, because it's so basic. Anyone can figure this out. Did they actually think that was like a twist? Like a twist? No. I'm sorry. That's my thoughts. Yeah, The Faculty is really fun. Williamson is more miss than hit for me in general. His original Scream 4 script is good, though. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, you could watch it blindly. Maybe it's better to watch it blindly. I don't know. Maybe that would be a better way to watch it. It wasn't really for me. Like, I don't think I'm ever really going to watch it again. Like, I would never go, you know what I want to do tonight? I want to stay in and I want to watch Sick. No. Like, I don't know. It's not it. It did have some nice lighting and stuff, though, so I'll give it that. What are you doing?
This thing is really, like, comforting.
Look at it! Does everyone want to see my little, like, gummy bear light?
And you squeeze it, turn it on and off.
Gotta squeeze his belly. It turns on and off. Isn't he cute?
So he spent $20 on Amazon.
Actually, no, he was $40.
This was $40? We have bills.
I got paid. It's my money. I work for my money, thanks. I spend it on shit like this.
How could I lose if I already chose?
Like, anyways, I love him. I'm gonna get one in pink. What should I name him? This is the stream right now. What are we feeling like this little fella's name is?
Let me get an F in the chat if you think his name should be Colin.
Oh, look at that. It's kind of cool.
It is cool. It like looks really good on camera. Like, look at that. Oh.
Oh my God.
Money phone.
I'd recommend checking out Alone from the same director. Same energy and rawness, but without the unnecessary. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'll check that one out. Jolly Rancher, that'd be so funny.
His name should be Echo.
Echo.
I'm gonna still go with Colin, but Echo's a good one too.
Echo is cute, actually. I want to get a pink one, and then when we do streams like this, I'll put like him there, and then I'll put her over here.
I think his name should be Max.
I'm liking Echo. Should I name the
David is also a good name for him, but Echo is good. Echo's cute. Echo's probably better than David.
Okay, so we spoke about Megan and we spoke about Sick. What were some movies that you watched that you didn't like or that you just want to talk about?
New movies or?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Even if it's not hard. Let's see our letterbox.
Let's see on our letterbox. All the movies I watched recently were fucking Barbie movies and Bratz movies.
I've been watching a lot of Barbie. Oh, okay. You know what? We can talk about these movies. We watched Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, that was so good. Oh, disgusting good.
And we watched The Banshees of Inisherin, which
Oh,
we
that was
spoke
really
about on Friday. We spoke about that one a
Friday?
little bit. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the menu.
Yeah, but
You're gonna do a review of that? Yeah, that's right.
the beer hit. The beer hit.
Yeah. So my review of the menu was Anya Taylor-Joy. So I gave it 4.5 stars.
Congrats! Everyone's saying the same thing.
The Whale, which you're probably not gonna do a review of, right?
Probably not.
The Whale was phenomenal.
Really enjoyed it.
Amazing. 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Sailor Moon S the movie Hearts and Ice, 4 stars.
Okay.
Glass Onion. Are you gonna talk about Glass Onion? No, right?
I guess we can.
No, I mean in
a video.
Review.
No.
Yeah. No, right?
No. Has everyone here seen Glass Onion?
We're not gonna spoil it, so.
Yes. If you want to see, if you don't follow me on Letterboxd, you should.
You should follow me on Letterboxd too.
You should. But lately my Letterboxd has been looking like this. So, oh my god, I did that before.
Wait. You want me to focus in on your phone?
Yeah. Wow, it's not focusing.
Oh, it is. There, you can see it.
That's what it looks like currently.
It's just all Barbie.
Now it's not focusing.
Oh,
okay.
wait, I gotta
you're
focus it
fine.
again on you.
Okay, yeah, so it's all Barbie right now. I have a reason for this. But let's talk about that.
Bodies is my Glass Onion.
Oh, it's the best. That's the best.
That's funny.
Somebody should put that on a shirt.
They should.
I like
Bodies was Glass Onions for gay people. Like that was my Glass Onion. That was such a, well, I think it's a little more Gen Z, but it's such a bisexual movie.
Bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very gay. I liked Glass Onion too. I'm a big fan of Knives Out. I really like Glass Onion. I don't think I like love it as much as I love Knives Out.
I think the first
but
one
I still had a really great time and everybody was amazing.
You know, it's tough because I think the first one was just a more inspired story. But the second one is just almost just as good. Like it was very, very good. I really liked it.
It was very good.
It was a lot of fun. It felt like a 2-minute movie because it was so fun to watch.
I want Ryan Johnson to make 100 of these.
1,000 of them.
I will watch the Benoit Blanc mysteries till the day I die.
You know, I was afraid. His accent.
A queer king.
Yes.
His accent?
He sounds like what's his name?
What?
The guy from Looney Tunes. Oh my god, I forget. What did they say he sounds like?
I don't know. Looney Tunes. I haven't seen Looney Tunes so long.
You know, the dude with the guns.
Yeah. I don't remember the name.
I don't remember his name. Come on, it's the only one.
Anyone in the chat?
It's the only one I don't remember his name. Anyway, this is what happens when I'm off the.
I told him.
Foghorn Leghorn, thank you.
There you go.
Jacob, thank you. Listen, I passed, you scored.
Yes, we love it. Body yaddy yaddy. Remember Body Yaddy Yaddy month?
Yeah.
That was a great time. I know, right? I agree because I really loved it. And anytime I bring it up, especially on YouTube, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, really? Like, a lot of them are like, I hated that movie. And it's like, why?
I think, like douchey older horror dudes are like, not all older horror dudes, like the douchey ones are like, I just don't want to see young kids. And it's like, they're like 22, dude. Like, it's just you're 45, 50, and you haven't gotten over Friday the 13th yet. Like, just like watch a new movie,
You haven't
bro.
gotten over Friday the 13th
You're
yet.
old, bro. This is just because this is probably your kid, dude. Like, get over it.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh, it's Yosemite Sam. Thank you. Okay, I knew I was bugging.
Oh.
It's Yosemite Sam. There you go.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Maria.
Wait, now I'm confused. Now I don't remember.
It is so much fun. But yeah, I really liked Glass Onion. If you all follow me on Twitter, then you know that I absolutely loved Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's not much to say other than it was just like amazing and it had me ugly crying.
Mm-hmm.
It also had Rocco crying.
I was crying. We were both like,
we were both crying. Oh my god, I forgot his name. I hate my life. Hold on. I don't want to like get anyone's name wrong, so give me 1 second.
thank you, Jason.
Key.
That's exactly.
Do you say this key? Key.
I don't know. What the fuck was that? I don't know if you guys heard that.
Scary.
Thank you, Jason. That's people. I feel like people that just goes over people's heads. Like sometimes you're supposed to not relate to characters, and that's like the fun of it. Is like, oh, these like everybody in this movie for the most part, not everybody, but most of the people in this movie suck.
Can't spell.
Don't worry, Rob. You're part of the crew here.
I don't even want to say it because I don't even
No,
know.
we're both gonna butcher it.
All right, so everybody and everything, everywhere all at once was amazing. I don't want to butcher anyone's names is the problem. Obviously, Michelle Yeoh, I know her name. I don't want to say anyone's names wrong. I hate that for me. I hate when I get people's names wrong. Like, I don't want to be that person. I think it's because, like, I grew up and everybody always said my name horribly. They just butchered my name. Okay, like they don't understand that it's Celise, which is crazy because every Hispanic person I met, no problem. Celise, oh Celise, hi. Everybody knows I say my name, right? Every other person is like Celis, Celis, Celeste, Celis.
The only one I understand is Celis because that's phonetic.
No.
I don't.
Celis makes no sense.
Well, it's phonetic. I wouldn't say that personally, but like when people are like Celis or they're like Celeste, you added like 3 extra letters in that. You added so many different letters. Oh my god, it's not even like nearly the same name.
Yes. Yes, those are the names, but I don't want to say it wrong. Is it?
Yes.
Is it Key
or
is it K?
The first part is K, definitely.
Okay, K. Next one is Hugh. Hugh?
What?
Hugh? Quan.
I don't want to butcher his name. He's a good actor.
I think it's Stephanie Shu, right? That's how you say her name? Because I heard a bunch of people talking about her on the Golden Globes. Maybe. And I think they said it like that. Shu.
I thought it was Sue.
Maybe it's that. I don't know how to say it.
I don't know how to say it either.
I don't have...
I
don't know.
I don't.
They were really great. Oh my goodness. I loved him so much. He was so good.
That and I mean that line of Jacobs.
Sorry, what? Oh.
That line and
we love Rachel Sennett.
Your parents are upper middle class. That killed me. Your
parents are upper middle class. No, it was my favorite when she was like, no, I get it. I'm an ally.
I was like on the floor. That whole scene is great.
Ally. Girl, just like be quiet. Oh my goodness. I I know. Oh my god. It's like, what is that about?
Some people sometimes would mispronounce my name as Rosso.
That's fucking crazy.
That one is,
That's
come
just
on.
wrong. That's just like very wrong. That's like just incorrect. Like,
it's a C. Pronounce the C.
do we have any original Friday fans here? Anyone excited about Crystal Lake?
I'm very excited for Crystal Lake, and I'm not a huge Friday the 13th fan. I'm partial, honestly. I don't really have any strong opinion. But I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be fun.
Okay, so I like famously don't like the Friday the 13th movies, but I'm very open to the series actually. And I am a fan of Pamela.
I think it's because that's the coolest part of the story.
I agree.
Is like, you know, so
she's my favorite part of the first movie. And she gets so little screen time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really exciting. I'd be really open to seeing Adrienne King play that role. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching it. I hope it's good. I want it to be good,
Same.
You know? I'm an ally.
And, you know, it's one of those things where, like, of course, like, we make the joke, like, oh, yeah, 50-year-old dude treatment. But, like, realistically, like, it's a very specific subset of people who are mad over those kinds of movies. And, like, I definitely think the generational aspect is just not being able to relate to those characters. Because, like, obviously someone, like, even though I'm a millennial, I still know people who are in their early 20s who are kind of like that. So, you know, but there is a generational aspect to it, but I think it's mainly just people not getting it to some degree, which dumb has no generation. There are dumb people in every generation. That's kind of what the movie's about.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. I am going to look it up after this and I will learn how to say it.
Or Roko. That one.
Roko's
what
really
language
bad.
are you trying to speak? Like, then I'm always like,
what?
Then I'm always like, I'm always like, oh, it's like the wrestler, you know, Rocky. And they're like, yeah, but his name is Rocky. And I'm like,
are you kidding?
Did you guys watch the movie?
Right. Yeah, I'm excited for it also. Oh, I love that for you.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so what are some other ones we want to discuss?
Yes. Real quick, Aiden, Shiva Baby was fire.
Yeah, we love Shiva Baby.
We watched that.
Shiva Baby, sorry.
Shiva Baby, yes. We watched that when Celeste was quarantining before I realized that I also had COVID.
You can't say that word. We can't say those words.
No, you can't say the C word.
You just said it.
No, I said the Q word.
You just said what I said. You just said it.
No, I said when you were quarantining. Oh, before I realized shit. Oh man, come on.
Okay.
Anyway, well, there you go.
Maybe not.
Well, it's an hour and 25 minutes in.
Okay, first of all, you can't say the Q word either, I've heard.
You can't say the Q.
No,
it's so many
that's
years
why I've been
now.
saying quar.
Oh, is that still a thing? Are they still demonetizing people for that?
I don't know, but I know you can't say the C word for sure. So, can you just say the vid? What about Cocaine Bear? Anyone excited? I'm very excited. I really love Elizabeth Banks, and I'm excited to see her direct. And I saw the little trailer. The trailer played before we saw Megan, actually.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, it's looking fun.
Looked funnier than I expected it would look.
Yeah. I don't know if I watched anything else. I spoke already on Friday about the Banshees of Inisherin. I love that movie. I'm probably gonna rewatch it soon.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it because I fell asleep.
He somehow fell asleep. The screenplay for that film was incredible. I hope it wins the Oscar for Best Screenplay. I said that on Friday. And Colin Farrell is phenomenal, and so is Brendan Gleeson. Everyone is phenomenal. The movie spoke to me. It really spoke to me. Like, it's just a movie that's really just about like humans and human connection, and it's so real. It's such a beautiful movie. It's also super Irish. I love me some Irish movies.
It's really one of those like dudes rock movies. Like that's exactly what it is. Like just about some dudes, you know, just doing stuff. Dudes rock, you know. That's what the movie is like. Just
no, it's not.
Unproblematic guys being, you know, dealing with problems. Like that's it. Like
you fell asleep like in the first 20 minutes.
I was so tired. I'm sorry. It had nothing to do with the movie. The movie was engaging. I have no
idea how you fell asleep. I was laughing. You were like, and I'm here like every 5 minutes I'm like dying laughing.
I know, and you kept waking me up, and you're like, "Baby, you awake?" And I was like,
"Dialogue was so phenomenal. The way they were all like bouncing off each other, it was so good. Oh my goodness, it really was probably my favorite, one of my favorites of 2022. Like really, really so good. Sorry.
That sounds wild. I'm all on it. Get this man a contract. I am with that. That sounds awesome.
That would be really fun. I would love that. I'm super tired of like the 80s stuff. I gotta be real. Because they just did too much. They did too much. It's kind of like, it's like what The Walking did to the subgenre of zombies for me. He just fucking like killed it. Like now I hate zombie shit.
It started, it was cool, and then it was too much.
Like I'm really happy that the first episode of The Last of Us was so good. Because I'm like, I was scared it was gonna be a Walking Dead situation, and I was like, oh thank God it's not.
I know.
Yes, we love her. We love her. I have never seen Fargo.
Me either.
I've heard it's very good. Should I watch that? Maybe we should watch that.
We should.
We need a new show.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for bringing that up. I love that, Maria. You should be.
Yes.
I love that. Actually, after watching The Banshees of Inisherin, I was like, Rocco, how much do you think it is to like go on a vacation to Ireland for like a week? I just want to like be in this place. I just want to like drink and like have a great time and see lots of animals. And now we're like heavily considering like planning a trip. It just looks so beautiful. Hello, Jeffrey. I'm doing well. How are you? We spoke about Megan earlier. I spoke a little bit about that. I did think it was good. It's a solid movie. I give it a 3 out of 5. That's for you.
Oh, so this is the thing. Okay. I do get tired when I eat sometimes, but I just get tired. Like I got to take a little nappy. I'm a baby.
We did eat dinner right before.
We did? What did we eat?
We did.
What did we eat?
You brought like dumplings, and then you had a bunch of food.
Yes, and I have the stromboli.
And I think I had a salad. So, love it. I will watch it. Cool. Maybe we'll start it tonight.
Yes. We have so many people in Ireland that we gotta meet.
Yes, I actually have a lot of friends that live in Ireland.
We should do an Irish sweet and spooky meet and greet.
For anyone who watches me in Ireland, we're thinking like next fall maybe. we'll do like a little trip there, and if you want to say hi, maybe we can like, drink a couple beers.
Yes. Can I have a pint?
Yes, we're gonna have a pint. I haven't seen that either. I know that was for Maria.
Yes, Rob. Okay, so okay. I'm sure it's gonna be incredible because I didn't think Pearl would be better than X, and not to say that it's better for everybody, but for me, I enjoyed Pearl more. At this point, I don't want to get my hopes too high because of how much I love Pearl, but if Maxine's the best one, fuck. You know what? I'm open to it because I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. First of all, if it's bad, I will. I don't know. I'll show my feet on stream. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I read something today. I think it was today on Twitter. It was like a quote that Mia Goth said, and she said something about like Maxine is going to be the most intense.
Oh.
And I'm like, girl, I'm intrigued because Pearl was like pretty intense. I don't know what you mean. Like, what does that mean? Because Pearl was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Jacob. Love it. I love it. Yeah, I figured it would be like a really nice time to go there. Okay, so I don't think we have any more movies we want to chat about. So we'll probably end this at 9, so in like 5 minutes. So if you have any questions about any other films or just questions in general, feel free to ask them now before we leave. And thanks so much for everyone who like came through and was talking. The chat was really, really nice.
We had a lot of people today.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Interesting. I honestly.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Which I have a feeling. That's what I was thinking as well, and I have a feeling that it's probably going to be my favorite one. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling.
Didn't you say it was about the prawn industry?
Prawn?
Yeah, the prawn industry.
The prawn industry.
I thought that was what I thought that was what Maxine gets into prawn.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. It's not like Hollywood then? It's like
I don't know. I assume
Hollywood.
Yeah. That's what I assume. We don't really know much about.
I don't know. We will
Maxine yet. I know. I agree too. Like, I really enjoyed both equally, so I don't know if I could say like.
I trust Mamma Mia.
Like, I just don't know if I could say which one I like better. Like, I feel like I just like both of them equally. But yeah, I don't know. Maxine, I think, is really gonna hit.
They're doing a Dune Part 2? I didn't even know that.
Who wrote that? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. I haven't even seen the first one. Have you sat in a 3-hour movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
King Kong by with what's his face and what's her name, directed by that guy, Peter Jackson, and it was with Jack Black and Naomi Watts. You seen that one?
I've never seen that. I don't know.
3 hours. I was in the movie theater. I was like 9. It was very hard to sit for that long.
And I sat in a 3-hour movie, like at the movie theater. I don't know. I feel like the closest would probably be like It Chapter 2. I think it was like 2 hours and 30 or 40 minutes, but not fully 3 hours.
It was Naomi Watts. I'm good.
What's your fave cartoon?
Oh, what kind of cartoon?
Yeah, that's a big question.
Yeah.
My favorite cartoon. My favorite one since I was a kid and still now I think is Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Solid choice.
So
Very on brand.
yeah. He's a pink dog who's scared all the time. And that's me.
That is you.
A little scaredy cat. Yeah, I think that's my favorite one of all time. And of course, like, other favorite cartoons were like Bratz and like Barbie, but they kind of just had movies. They didn't really have shows.
My favorite kid show was Ed and Eddie, though Courage was very close. And my favorite like adult cartoon, not like adult cartoon. I'm not gonna say like is probably Samurai Champloo, which you've never watched the whole thing. You need to watch, even though I know you always like, I don't want to like anime.
I'll watch it, but we can't watch it like so
we gotta
late.
Binge it. We gotta.
Yeah, but every time we watch it late, and I'm falling asleep.
Not that late. It's like an emotional show. You're gonna cry at the end.
I think we watched one episode and I liked it though.
Yeah, you did.
I'm so glad.
Yes.
We love you. Actually, Shaheem, since you're here, update. We may release your patron requested review of Wishmaster on Sunday. I'm not sure. It'll be released either Saturday or Sunday.
And we're both reviewing it.
Yes, we're both chatting about Wishmaster, so that's really exciting. But yeah, if it's not up on Saturday, don't worry. It will be up on Sunday just in time for your birthday. I think that was for you.
Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about.
See, we don't watch those movies. We don't like them.
We're not. Listen, I said we're not going to do Star Wars discourse on here. We're definitely not going to do.
Wait. The last Marvel movie I watched was Age of Ultron?
No, didn't we go see one Marvel? No, we never seen a Marvel movie together. No, the last one I saw.
We have. When we were younger, we saw like Iron Man and a couple other ones.
Did we? We saw Black Panther together.
Oh, we did. But that's not the last time I saw. Oh, no, wait.
That is. Yeah, we haven't seen a Marvel movie since then.
Okay, yeah. No, I saw
the first Black
Panther. I
didn't
see Age of Ultron with you.
No, I know.
Okay, yeah, I guess it was that one then. Whoa, I forgot we went to go see that. So I guess the last one I watched or rewatched was the Black Panther one. Was that 3 hours? I don't even know.
No, Black Panther wasn't 3 hours. It's like 2 hours.
Yes. We love it. Ooh, regular show's really good.
Regular show was great. Actually, that got me back into kids' cartoons.
One. Me too.
Kids' cartoons.
Well, you know what? Regular show and Adventure Time, I used to watch like religiously in high school.
We get it. You were a scene kid.
So much. I had so much Adventure Time like merchandise from Hot Topic, obviously. I had like the shirt. I have like a Finn hat. I still have it. I like refuse to get rid of it. But yeah. My Little Pony, yes. Yes, slay.
Thank you, Shaheem.
Love it.
Aw, thank you so much, Rob.
Rob, we're so happy you're here.
You're mad cool, Rob. We're very happy to have you.
Thank you for being really nice and talkative in the chat. Really appreciate that.
Kurt was intense. Kurt scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
It was really scary. I mean, there was a couple episodes that were really scary. It was like the one, obviously, with Freaky Fred was really scary when I was little.
That made me scared of blonde people.
Shut the hell up.
What? That's why Bill Skarsgård is terrifying to me.
We love him.
He's scary, though. Think about it.
He's actually not. I met Bill Skarsgård in real life, and he's not scary.
Yeah, you met him in a meet and greet. I wouldn't trust him in an alley.
I didn't meet him at a meet and greet. It was
that's true.
It was a premiere of his movie with Micah Monroe, Villains, and there was a Q&A.
Yes.
There wasn't really a meet and greet, just like he kind of stayed around to like talk to people and like,
then you met
say
and
hi.
greeted him.
Yeah, but it wasn't a meet and greet.
No, I know.
Like, Yay! Love it. Aw, thank you so much, Rob.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you. Be sure to follow Rocco too.
Yes, I'm also on social media.
Do you want to say your link?
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram. That is Capital Music, CAPOTAL Music. And the same thing on Twitter. And also, I will comment in the chat if you want to follow me on YouTube to see music.
Yes.
Which I gotta.
Yes, I know how much you love her. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Aiden. You guys are being so nice.
Yes. Can we get an F in the
You're so
chat for everybody
sweet.
being so nice?
Thank you. Everybody in the chat's been so sweet, and I love all your thoughts on everything. Thank you so much. One last rec. If you like dry British humor, I'd recommend Prevention. Oh my god, I love that movie.
She did a review on it, right?
I didn't do a review, but it was in a couple list videos I did.
Yes.
It was in my list videos of like from a long time ago. Top 10 best horror films directed by women, and then it was in
one of them on a streaming service, right?
No, it was in my horror movies are for hot girls segment.
Yes.
But I haven't done a like full on review. Maybe I will. I'm definitely due for a rewatch, but I love that movie. Oh my goodness, so good. She's great. He always slayed. I really don't think I could do that, honestly, Jeffrey.
I listen. I don't mean to sound like a cliche, but I definitely don't remember the face.
I love that episode. Do you remember that one? The cockroach?
Yes, the cockroach one. Yeah.
I gotta rewatch that.
Oh my god. Speaking of cockroaches,
we should rewatch.
We should. Speaking of cockroaches, you know where I got my phobia of cockroaches from?
Where?
The episode of Powerpuff Girls when the cockroaches take over the city and they like climb in people's mouths. And we used to get mad roaches in my house when I was a kid, and I used to be like terrified. Like I'm still scared of water bugs. Like we still get them every once in a while, and Sleaze, I'm like, Sleaze, can you kill it?
He's very afraid of them.
But I kill everything else. I kill the
it's
centipedes.
Okay. I have a phobia of centipedes. Like I can't even like look at one.
And we used to get big Jagundo ones like that big downstairs.
Don't even talk about it. I can't.
Mm-hmm. They eat the roaches. I used to send her pictures of them. I'm gonna make our group chat. I'm gonna make your icon in our group.
Don't do that. I'll freak out. Don't do that. He's wild on this
when
drink.
Celine, no, I'm completely sober.
Are you?
Yeah, I didn't even really feel it that much.
We do love Powerpuff Girls.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes, the trauma is yes. It was that one and the episode where Muriel like it's almost like The Exorcist. She's like possessed. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Where Muriel's like possessed or something? Oh my god. When I was little, I was like, oh, Muriel, like I don't know what to do. Oh my god. It was so like it hit back then. It was so different. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Thank you. F in the chat. Thank you.
I did add it to my Letterboxd watch list, Maria. I am definitely gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch a bunch of other the other ones that you recommended with Colin Farrell in it. Yeah, I'm very excited. Love it. Oh yeah, that movie was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I spoke about that one on the channel in the list video, I think. Oh my gosh. You know what? That'd be really fun. That's a really good idea, Shaheen. That's a good idea. I like that. Yes, it was scary. That episode and the Magic Wishing Tree episodes were the only episodes that scared me. Oh my god, yeah. Are you okay?
What about the Return of the Slab? Return of the Slab episode.
Wait,
that episode was terrifying. Oh yeah.
You and Jacob.
Wow, me and Jacob
are
are on. We are in sync.
top tier, yeah.
That's the episode that I remember scaring the shit out
Oh
of
my
me.
god, yes, this was scary.
I remember hiding it under a blanket, but the problem was the blanket was one of those knitted blankets where you could see through it because it had holes in it. And like an idiot, I didn't understand that. And
my god.
I remember being terrified on Cartoon Friday.
We love it. Okay, well, this was a really fun, solid stream.
Yes.
Thanks for hanging out. Glad we got to talk about Megan and Sick and some other ones. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Mad of them.
Christmas,
we went through our
Christmas. We spoke about a bunch. Violent Night. We talked about
Barbie.
Sailor
Moon S. The Attack of the Ice Princess or whatever.
Yes.
Give that 4 stars.
We spoke about a lot. That was a lot of fun. I plan to do this more often. So before I say bye, just so you guys know, there will be certain like films, like I said at the beginning, that I probably won't do full reviews of, and I'll probably just talk about in a stream like this. Just because like I only want to talk about films that I felt really passionate about, whether they were good or bad. So we will be doing streams like this more often. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone in the chat was lovely. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Love you so much.
Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you guys. Bye. Bye.